How to find meaning and purpose in life. Well, you know what? Jesus told us exactly how to do it using some of this and one of these and maybe some of this. The answer Jesus gave to the question of how do I make my life count? How do I find meaning and purpose in life? How do I find abundant life? Was, as always with Jesus, just really simple and straight to the point. He said, stick with me and it'll happen automatically. John chapter 15, he talks about an object lesson that is him saying, I am the vine, like a grapevine. You are the branches, and you will bear much fruit if you stick close to me, he said. He also pointed out that if you don't stick close to him, he said, you can do nothing. Grab a broken off branch, grab some fruit, duct tape them together, show them to your kids, go over John chapter 15 and explain that this branch will never ever bear real fruit ever again if it ever did because it's been broken off from the tree trunk. When we are glued to Jesus Christ, when we are super close with him, that's when the lifeblood from Jesus flows through the branch and we bear God's fruit. Now, in case they wonder, well, wait a minute, I know non-Christians who have meaning and purpose. Their lives are great and everything's going good and they're actually accomplishing good works. Point out that that's great, that's terrific, but the abundant life, the fruit that God works for us, that's the real deal. That's the stuff that results last for eternity. Whereas when we just do well in the world, that ends at the grave. It's a tough message, but it's the real truth. If they want that God-powered fruit going through their life, that great adventure that he gives us, they need to stick close to Jesus Christ. Now, as usual, there's a free downloadable lesson plan. The link is below. Grab it because the first part of it is the lesson plan based on what we've been talking about. But I really want to point out the student activity page. The student activity page jumps from John chapter 15 and God bearing fruit through us to Galatians chapter 5, verse 22 and 23, the fruit of the Holy Spirit, which is God bearing fruit in us. Both of these things are life-changing, and both of them are based on God doing it and us just sticking closely to God. And that, my friend, is the secret of how to have meaning and purpose in your life. See you next time. God bless you.